So right now, as you can see, there is a lot of chair that we can design it with. So let's find something simple and nice. I think this one is quite good. So this is a chair that I'm going to replica. And how do I do this? So first, we need to project it in a 2D view. So this is how the 2D view looks like. But of course, it's up to us to imaginations. So we will draw a L shape. After we draw the L shapes, then we come back to see over here it have a standard degree. So I suppose we can set it as 40, I think 35. So right now I use a knife tool, I standard it, then I draw this shape. So it's like a projected shape of it. But if I wanted to make it better, I can create a dimensions on how the axis should be. So I put 35, and then I can come to set it. Okay, so right now I can project this. As I mentioned, we just wanted to create a kid's look of the mold. So right now we have the chair, it looks something like this, but we don't want to waste too much material on it, so we can shell it. But again, before I shell it, I need to fill it on the side to round it to make it look better. Can you see the difference? Fillet is to round the corner. If you want, you can also use chamfered, but chamfered, it can be standard like this squarish look. So up to you and see which design you would prefer, but I only will choose the edges. I will not choose the faces. What is the difference within the faces and the edges? If you just choose the black color line, which is called the edges, it will only round on their specific edges. But if you choose the faces and you go and round it, everything that are connected to it will also, every edges that are connected to it will also be rounded. So you must see which one you want. Okay, the design is always up to you because you are the designer in this module. Can you see? Because this side is already joined after we fillet the faces, so some of the things we may not be able to do it. But if you change it in the way of its fillet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now we have rounded this area. Then we also can round here in this way. So we have a standard chair. Then we can go behind and shell. Then over here, we can create our own cubicle. Do you know how to create a cubicle? So we can use this one. And then we need to offset a bit because if too tight fit, it will never go in. So we need to offset at least around 0.2 mm. Then we pull it in and create as a new body. And this new body, we can create a drawer-like form. So in this manner, we can pull out the items and put it in. Don't you find that it's good? At least we can use it and we can hide the item that we are using. But again, up to you. Okay, so this is how I will create a chair with a drawer. But what if I just wanted to create the mold? So I have this chair and I wanted to create a mold for it. So I will go here and see the box, and then I need to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will create something bigger. So I will need 7 of the box. So go by 7. And then the height, it must be bigger, okay? So right now, how can I create the mold? I got 2 body. So I move this body inside. It must be inside, okay? Right now it's inside already. Then after that, I can use a combine tool. The outer one is the one we want to leave, so it will be on our target body. The inside one is the one we want to remove away, and we select cut tools. So you can see inside right now turn red. So once it's done, we click create. Okay, so it have already been cut in. How can I check whether does it cut in? I can go to section analyze, select this, move it in. Can you see? It's already cut in. So I need to create a mold to place the items inside and able to remove away. So I go here, use a line tool, make sure it's in the center. Then I go to solid, split body, select the body, splitting tool, which is this, so that it will cut. Once it cut, I will have 2 body. Okay, so I move out one of the body, so I can pour the plastic in and then hold it in place. But before I hold it in place, I need to draw items to clip it on. So you can create anything, like I will use a rock shape, maybe around 20 mm. So this one will be the mule. So the mule, as I told you, you need to have 0.2 mm of the differences. So the female will be 20 mm. So the male will be 19.8. So I protrude out 3. Okay, then the other side. Oh, sorry, this one I've forgotten to add one thing. Is the dimensions. I need to set this in a specific dimension so that I will not confuse myself. So I can use this to set it in place. 20 by 20. So right now I turn off this, I turn on this. I will go here, create scratch, and set a dimension of 20 mm. Then again, I will use a dimension tool to set the dimension 20, 20. Then I will use this minus 3 or 2. So add another 2 mm, just in case there are any differences. But if you really want, I will recommend just go for 3.5 so that it can clip on much better, easily. So this will be the mold, and you can create as a chair. That's all for today.